All right, so let's just go over the changes real quick. I have decided to go to a Crow and War main deck, 3 copies. So basically, I've cut all the scavenging oozes. We're going down to 3 removal spells, 3 lava coils. We're down a boat, and we're down in a Crow and War, so 3 Crow and War's main deck to make room for 3 main deck Fables, stolen 24 lands, and then I have the 4th coil, the 4th the Crow and War in the sideboard, along with all the oozes, because you do want them against Greasefang. The volley's still here, and then 2 Outland Liberators for the mirror. So, those are the changes. Hand's great. Any hand that has Elf into Stormseeker is just broken. If they don't kill your Elf, you're just like such a massive favorite with these hands. I mean, I guess that's true with any land or elf hand, right? It's like, if they don't have the removal spell... Oh god, they went to 4. Oh no, chat. This is what happens when I don't play Trickery. I just queue into all the Trickery decks. Oh god. They mulled to 1. Well, I think I know what they're up to. I think I know what they're up to, chat. At least my Elf's not dying. No, Spike started it. I didn't start it. Spike did. This is all Spike's fault. I don't know what you're talking about. This is all Spike. I had nothing to do with this. Oh no, they put a card on top. Oh my god. Am I gonna lose against a mull to 1? No shot. No shot. They're about to mull to 1 and kill me. No shot, dude. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Dodged. Thank god. Oh man. I thought I was dead. I should build the Pioneer deck to farm these Trickeries. Yeah, just play all blue-white. They said the next card was Trickery? Oh no. Aspiring Spike has done irreparable damage to the game of Magic. Well, this is the only format you're allowed to play Trickery in, so it's just this format, right? I mean, who are we kidding? I don't really sideboard, right? I guess I can cut Lava Coil for Scavenging Use, because it's a 2-2. Crow and War is also bad. I guess Coil could be good against, like, Stone Coil Serpent, or Hangerback Walker. Sure, I guess I'll justify that. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah, I had enough Trickery, and of course, round 1 of the Boats and Joel's League played against Trickery. A mull to 1 game 1. This hand's close. I'm gonna mull it. This hand is not close. I can't keep this. Alright, I guess this is fine. Second Mutavault. Second Carplusan Forest. Maybe I put like the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, this is... Actually, I'll do it this way. Yeah, this is best, I think. How'd the RSQ go? I lost in top 8. Lost in top 8 to Domain Zoo. Which I thought was going to be a really good matchup for me. I was on the Karuga deck. Trickery needs to be banned. You might not be wrong. Even if the deck's like super inconsistent, it just like the gameplay's obviously shit. Okay, mulled to 2. I mean, that's the thing about Trickery Leagues. They don't take very long. They kept 2. Monka W. Monka W. I'm going to play Mutavault. I might want to attack with Mutavault next turn. Perhaps. Discard Elf, Pathway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can go fire up Mutavault, play Bone Crusher, which I think is good. Yeah, attack for 4, trigger this, play Bone Crusher, just for more pressure. Need some Joels in chat? Yeah, let's get some Joels going in chat. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Alright, they can kill me, chat. We have successfully not died. Red? I guess I just do this. It's not lethal, but... Attack you for some amount of damage. Some amount of damage. Opponent said, wish me luck in esports. Oh, man. Wish me luck in esports has been called. Alright. We defeated the trickery deck, chat. We did it. We done did it. Alright, Giganta. Okay. This hand's really slow. I mean, this card's obviously insane in the mirror if they're playing the mirror, but this hand's just too slow. Better, but still kind of awkward. I might put back the Bone Crusher Giant, actually. Though, I get 2 shots at a red source, assuming they kill my elf. I kind of want to keep the second elf. Yeah, actually, let's just put back the Bone Crusher, because if they kill elf, I could just play elf on 2, and then try to draw land for Chariot on 3. I think this is better. Mutavault pass, I like to see that. What's up, guys? Turn 3 boat. Yeah, like, if they don't kill the elf, this is obviously better. Oh, okay, not Mutavault pass. Never mind. I've been bamboozled. I've, like, frequently had to keep hands without red mana. Like, it happens quite a bit. I don't know if these pathways fucking suck. I wish these were just Carpelang Gorge. Can we have Carpelang Gorge and Pioneer, please? These pathways are so heinous. The Brute. What's up, Def Chat? I heard someone say food. You have, like, a spidey sense. No follows? You're saying that there's nobody in the chat that's currently not following the stream. That's free. You can at least hit the follow button. Come on, chat. There's got to be some people in chat that are not following. Trigger list posted. Yeah, it's on Stream Decker. Do exclamation point deck. Somebody's got to be not following. I'm telling you. Nothing great for me. I don't really have any plays, right? Just have to go like this plus this. I mean, maybe if I can get to boat, this is not bad, but... Everyone in chat unfollow? That's not what I meant. Yeah, but that doesn't count. It doesn't come up with the cool follow notification. There it is. Fuckers. No blocks. New monogreen. Yeah, new monogreen list just dropped. The fuck is this? Stonecoil? Okay. I need a land badly. That is not a land. I mean, I guess I play Chariot. Right? Yeah. Your turn. Try to trade Chariot for Stonecoil. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Gaz. Any primes? Any Twitch primes? No Twitch primes? There's got to be some primes too. I know some of you in chat have got an unused prime. Somebody's got to have an unused prime. Magic casting Stonecoil for anything other than 0. I agree. That is not incredibly based. Back for 2? Alright, I'll take 2. I'm cool with that. We got Riza. I'm all primed out. You already subbed, so. Opponent's cringe. I mean, they don't have anything. Land. Ooh, red card. Perfect. Well, I guess I will cast a Lovestruck Beast. I will crew my Chariot with probably the cats. Wait, they have a 6/6. Why did I do this? This is horrible. I forgot they had a 6/6. I can't attack. Gaz, thank you so much for the 20 months. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Hey, you know, the old crew pass. No big deal. The old crew pass. Thank you so much for the 20 months, Gaz. Hope you're having a good day today, buddy. Sub hype! Doom Hype's in the chat? Any Doom Hypes? Nobody uses Doom Hype anymore. It's a good emote. It's the good emote. I just turned 40. Alright, now I don't like you anymore, Gaz. Gaz with the Founder Badge. I haven't seen a lot of Founder Badges lately. Maybe they'll forget to block. True. 5-head. Yeah, take 2. Please just let me draw a land. Can I please draw a land? I'm asking nicely. Can I please? Alright, ding. I guess I lead on boat, right? Start killing the Ginger Brutes. You have a prime thingy, but no free prime sub? Really? Maybe you already used it. Yeah, I think we have to start killing these. I could play Stomp, but it's just like much less efficient use of my mana. So Just play this and pass. Prime Video, is that separate? Is Prime Video separate from Amazon Prime? It might be. It might be. Wish I was a VIP. There's a channel point option for that, I think. You could just, like, have channel points. Imagine not having enough channel points for a VIP. I think if you have Prime, Twitch Prime is included. Right, but, like, Prime Video, I think, might be separate, right? If attack with Chariot and ping Machiko after they block. Yeah, but like the problem is I have to kill these Gingerbrutes. I'm worried about Shrapnel Blast, because if I take that line, right, let's say they do that, I go like crew this, they block here, I kill this. I take 2, go to 6, and then next turn I can only kill 1 Gingerbrute, which means that I'm at minimum taking 1 more going to 5, which is Shrapnel Blast range. I think as long as I stay out of Shrapnel Blast range, I should be okay. 400k points, yeah, I mean, you should be able to buy channel points. Got Prime Video, no free sub. Yeah, I think Prime Video is separate from Twitch Prime. 400 is a deal? That's what I'm saying. 2 mana. Check out the time. It's okay, Riza. It's okay. You're here. You're in chat. They have a 6/6 Machiko. So... I wonder... So, I can crew both, maybe? Stone Coil Gingerbrutes. How do I kill the Oh, you're saying Lava Coil the Stone Coil? Lava Coil the Stone Coil, kill the Gingerbrute. I'm trying to think, like, a little bit worried about them drawing another Machikos. JS, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Take it easy. Yeah, well, okay. If I kill the Stone Coil and a Gingerbrute, and they draw Machiko, it's only for 5, so I go to 2. I don't really think I care about this card. I think the cards I care about are, like, maybe I just kill these 2. What if I just go, like, stomp this, animate, crew, kill this? Yeah, I don't really think I care about any of these cards. I think these are the 2 cards that I care about the most. So, if that's the case, I should play Elf. I'm wondering if I even want to crew the Chariot. Stone Coil has Trample. Yeah, but I have enough blockers. Like, I could just block the Stone Coil. Even if they make it a 9/9. I have enough blockers to just, like, not take any damage from it, you know? Probably kill Stone Coil, too. Well, I can't kill all 3. I can only kill 2 creatures this turn. These are the 2 that I literally can't block. I can block this one. I'm just wondering if I even want to attack with the Chariot. So if I tap these 3, crew Chariot, attack with these 2, copy token, I have 3 creatures with 8 toughness back. And chump this here. Yeah, I think that's okay. 2, 3, 4. This is good. I think I like this. I only have 1 red. Yeah, no, I know. I'm killing these 2. And I'm leaving back the Lovestruck Beast. So, kill this. Copy this. Because now, if they put the 5/5 on the Chariot, then I just go kill this and their 5/5 dies. Yeah, this is so good for me. I think this works out a lot better for me. Because I don't really care if the Chariot dies, right? Like, now they just have so much less stuff in play. I think this worked out the best for me. Because now I can just go coil the Stone Coil, crew the boat, attack, kill the Bowmat. This should be lethal. Ambrosius, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime. See, there we go. We got a Prime. Prime! Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. What are Joels? Can we get some Joels in the chat from Mark Chalice? Alright, 9/9. So you're dead? I think. If I... They're at 14. Stonebrain card is really good. Ropeburn with the 5 gifted subs. Ropeburn's got 5 on it. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Total of 49 gifted subs to the channel. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. If you got gifted a sub from Ropeburn, be sure to thank him in chat. And if you didn't, Joel, please and thank you. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. I don't know what to do here. I'm trying to think. I gotta do math here. So if I block with the cat token and the 1/1, go to 1, then I go tap these 2 to crew the beast. That's 11. Am I 1 short? I think I'm 1 short, right? No, because I could tap an elf to animate Mutavault and then pay 2. So that would be... Okay, so this would die. Or sorry, This would die. This would die. Go to 1. Tap this, right? Crewed the boat. So this is 6, 11, 13. Oh, no, it's 14. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Right? Those 2 die. Tap these 2 to crew the boat. 6, 11, 13, 14. Yeah, it's just lethal. All right, mill 1. Oh, Amity Affliction. Amity Affliction's dope. I love Amity. All right, crew boat. Done. 11, 13, 14. I don't need to do anything else. So it's just lethal. I will pay. You're dead. All right. Game 2 against White Red MTGOs. So Braid seems good. Lava Coil seems good. Outland Liberator seems good. I feel like a Crowan War could be a little bit too slow. Right? Also, the problem with the Crowan War is a lot of the cards that I'm taking are just kind of like super medium, right? Like their flipped Machiko is like a 6/6 on their side, but if I take it, it's going to be like a 2/2, right? Got to see them live in Sydney. I haven't seen them yet. They're really good though. Stone Coil is best. True, it is good at taking Stone Coil, but I feel like I don't want I feel like maybe 2 copies, right? I think 2 is good. I think Fable's a little bit too slow in this matchup. And I think maybe Trim a Chariot for same reasons, it's just a little bit too slow. I think this looks pretty clean. I like this. Just like kind of lower the curve a little bit. Sea Spider's run in Dingo's event today is Breachless is pretty dope. What's the differences? What's up, Microman? Joel, to you as well. This hand's too bad, right? Chariot, boat. This hand's just way too slow. I mean, this is 6. I kind of have 2 interactive spells. Probably keep this, right? Back the pathway. Turn 1 this, turn 2 this, turn 3 this. I don't think I go to 5, but it's pretty close. Teamer for Ren. The Breach deck that I played against in the RCQ today was like Teamer for Ren and Tarmogoyf, which I thought was pretty cool. Good draw. Good draw. But yeah, like Ren, Tarmogoyf, Breach, and then I think sideboard like Nature's Claims and stuff. Jim did make top 4. I thought they cut the top 8, no? Is it Jolmus already? It's always Jolmus. Yeah, Joel is Joel. You don't need to know anything else about Joel. But it actually explains everything. We literally just told you, Taryn. Atlanteus, thank you so much for the 9 months, buddy. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. Ghostfire Blade on Ornithopter. Okay. So just plain Elfin Pass, and then a Braid the Ghostfire Blade. Honestly, if they attack with Stonecoil, I might trade. Trading's only bad if I draw exactly Boat. Break Good 5th for Jim. Oof, that's tough. That's tough. Chico's Reign of Truth. What are they targeting? Targeting Stonecoil. Okay. This is interesting. Do I kill Stonecoil or Ghostfire Blade? If I kill Ghostfire Blade, their Stonecoil's only a 4/4 next turn. I can just trade for it, right? Whereas if I kill the Stonecoil... Well, no, actually... Oh, no, this is good. This is good. Because I can go blow up the Stonecoil. Next turn, I can play land 5. Right? Play land 5. If they like pump the Thopter and attack me, I can crew the Chariot and get a discount on the Boseiju because I'll have 1 mana left over. That's actually kind of sick. Which I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna hold up this so they can't like end of turn kill my Elfin response. Almost 3 out of 4 for the team. Tested with Eli and Jacob, who made top 4. Spirits list for Explorer was so good. Yeah, I was watching Eli just truck people. That deck list looked incredible. Looked really good. Yeah, so we just go crew here. I guess they could kill the Chariot in response. Should be kind of sketchy, but I think I killed the Thopter, right? Yeah. That's such a sweet line. Crew Chariot, get a discount on Boseiju. This lets them Giganta me quicker, but we can kind of like go wider on Giganta. Playing a 5/5 Stone Coil, which breaks the Chariot. That's bad. Well, guess I will pick up Giganta and play some elves. Got nothing else to do. I probably have to double block this turn. Oh, I can't because they just equip here. Maybe I'm supposed to kill the Ghostfire Blade instead of the Ornithopter? I don't know. Maybe I could just take 5 for a turn, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, because I can only make 6 power. Oh boy, that's bad. So this is what, 11 damage? This is really, really bad. Gonna block and destroy the equipment? No, because the Ornithopter is flying. I didn't have a flying blocker. God, I just take 11? I think so. Yeah, alright, I'm at 3. This is bad. Very, very bad. Oh, they just had Shrapnel Blast? Okay, well. Good draw, good draw, good draw, good draw. Cannot beat that sequence of draws. Do I want more Akroan Wars? I mean, this card's so insane against Stone Coil. Maybe I cut another Chariot for a third Akroan War. I don't know, I'm on the play. I think Chariot's better on the play. Alright, here's my Giganta. This hand is kind of dicey if they have Portable Hole. What's the upside if they don't have Portable Hole? I brick on land and play turn 2 Liberator, which is really good. Like, this card's incredible on turn 2 against them, but I think there's too many things that go wrong with this hand. Like, if they have Portable Hole, I just lose the game. I think I'm gonna ship it. I Liberator Verix Sage. It's just higher upside. If you flip this thing against, like, the decks that it's good against, it's incredible. Just, like, the fact that you don't have to sacrifice it, and it's basically just an abyss for all of their artifacts and enchantments. And, like, it's just better on your curve, too, just having a 2-drop. I think. Yeah, I saw Go for the Throat being spoiled. That's a massive printing for Pioneer. Go for the Throat is a massive printing for Pioneer. I think a lot of people are going to play that. See, the thing is, I think more Rakdos players should be playing Infernal Grasp already. They just don't play it for some reason. But this is just, like, I think a better version of Infernal Grasp. There's just not that many artifact creatures. I guess what's funny about it doesn't kill Boat, which is, like, Rakdos' biggest problem. So that is kind of funny, that it just doesn't kill Boat. What's up, Milo? I'm going good, how are you? Okay. Interesting turn. I think I just play Elf. Well, attack first, play Elf, hold up a Braid. Dreadbore doesn't hit Boat either, so might as well. Well, Dreadbore's, better against, like, Kiora and that kind of stuff, Knight. I thought about just passing and picking up Giganta, but it's a lot worse if I don't draw land, because I need land to be able to either kill this thing plus pay for ward or play Chariot. I thought about that, but also if I time walk myself and they have Portable Hole, it's pretty bad for me, so I think I'm fine with just doing this, just developing my mana. Also, the cool thing about holding up mana is they just, like, I guess if they Portable Hole this, then they can just, I would just sack to kill something, but yeah, I think this is better. I want to just develop my mana here. Springleaf Drum. Drum is fine. I could even maybe offer the trade of Mutable for Patchwork if they don't have another artifact. I probably wouldn't do that, but yeah, this is fine. So we'll just take, like, a big chunk and then kill it next turn. Yeah, Gingerbread's fine. Can't attack with the Gingerbread, though, because I had the Mutable, so we'll just take 4. End of turn, Abrade this, untap Lava Coil, pay. And they just have, like, nothing left. Yeah, take 4. Alright, 3 damage. to your homie. I could choose to not cast the Abrade, but I just want to use my mana here. Be mana efficient. Ooh. Unfortunately, I can't steal the Patchwork because Ward still works against it, but that's fine. I'll just do this. Question is, do I attack? Probably, right? I guess not attacking forces them to spend an extra mana, which could be relevant. I don't know if the 2 damage matters that much. I think I'll just pass. Like, I'm the control deck in this matchup. Yeah, that's fine. That's less fine. So this is for 6. Yeah, this is not great for me. Oh no. I think we're dead. So I can play Chariot and then go to 3. Can play a Crow in War, steal the Gingerbrute, take 5, go to 4. Or take 4, go to 5. Still dead to Shrapnel Blast. I think because I'm dead to Shrapnel Blast regardless, I should probably just play Chariot. Because I'm dead no matter what if they have Shrapnel Blast. Yeah, tough game. They sequence very well. Maybe I was supposed to not like, obviously it would have looked a lot better if I just didn't cast the Abrade. Because then I could have saved the Abrade for like one of these idiots, but... No, they showed us Shrapnel Blast last game, Todd. Yeah, I think we're dead. Moving pretty quickly, so it seems like we're probably dead. Yeah, tough game. I feel like that should be a good matchup, but... Especially post-board. Braid, Liberator, Beseiju... Just, like, couldn't get to boat. I mean, this card's not great against them, but... Never drew a Bone Crusher Giant. Stinky hand. Very, very stinky. Better. I think I'm shipping the second elf on the draw. It's better to keep second elf, I don't know. Put back a land instead, maybe. It's just a lot worse if they have 2 removal spells. Yeah. Five. Interested to see how those artifact aggro and soul decks do after Bro. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some good support, right? Fatal Push. Whole deck needs more dragons. Classic. More dragons that I can't cast. Yeah, well. Good luck beating Chariots. I mean, I guess they probably have 4 drops in hand. Because they didn't do anything last turn. No? The fuck's in their hand? They're just dead? Their hand is just, I scoop. I hope they kill this Chariot. I really hope they kill this Chariot. Damn it. I was hoping they had a Braid. Vehicles are just so broken against Rakdos. They have Shieldred. They're casting Extinction Event. Main deck Extinction Event, huh? Well, it's a good thing I have a second Chariot. I actually don't even have to expose the Chariot, right? I can just go make a token, play a 5/5, crew, make another 1/1. Which is also better if they have another Extinction Event, right? Dreadbores? They can't Dreadbore Chariot. I think I actually like that line. Just go Heart's Desire, make a 5/5, crew, make a 1/1. And then play Mutavault. I like that. Play Jagata. I kind of want to get value out of the Chariot. Like this line also puts a 5/5 into play. Like either way, I'm putting a 5/5 into play, but this just puts more stuff into play. Yeah, this matchup is really good. You can just do nothing and play a vehicle, and their deck folds to it. Their deck is like just not well equipped to deal with vehicles. So I do actually like all 4 Crone. No, I think I've been on 3 against them. This matchup is weird because like all of my cards are incredible against them. I don't really know what to cut. I think Stormseeker might be my worst card. Because I'm trying to play a longer game, but not trying to put as much pressure on them. How's the mono green matchup? I think it's close. It's extremely die roll dependent. I think I'm just doing that. Like, a Crowan War is good against them, but drawing the second copy could be kind of awkward. I think I'd rather go with this. Yeah, Crowan War is just a really good card. We were talking about this earlier. People just need to realize that, like, a lot of people think that this card's, like, only good if your opponent has big creatures to steal. But the way that I look at this card, and I've kind of had, you know, a more appreciation to understanding this card over the past week or so, this is just Wrath of God with Suspend 2. That's how you have to look at this card. And, like, obviously when they have large creatures, it has more upside, but if you just say baseline Wrath Suspend 2, it's just like, that's kind of what the card is, you know? And obviously that's a little hyperbolic, but, you know, that's at least, like, how you want to approach it. You can also do some really cool stuff with, like, stealing their creature, third chapter on the stack, tap the creature to crew a vehicle, that creature dies because it's now tapped, stuff like that. Like, especially against Mono Green, a very common play pattern is a Crowan Warrior Troll, 2 turns later, third chapter on the stack, tap the troll, crew a vehicle, troll dies on your side of the battlefield so they don't get it back. Yeah, that's true. Claudia recommended Gruul, Charm, and Gigi Stream. It's a Brave the Elements against green and randomly hits against spirits. I think the spirits matchup is already pretty good, but it is, you know, like the fact that it's like a, you know, very good against green, very good against spirits might be worth trying. I don't think I can keep this. I could try to high roll. How many red sources do I have? 4, 5, 9, 11, 12, 16. Obviously, mulling against Rakdos sucks. I kind of want to keep it. Maybe a bit of a risky keep, but I think I'm going to try it. Mulling against Rakdos sucks. Oh, they're Grixis. Grixis scam. This deck is all very good cards. Elves, Fable, Bone Crusher, Chariot Boats, Haste Enabler. Yeah, it's just like red-green good cards. Noxious Grasp. Okay. Well, please don't Legions in me. Your record with Etron right now feels like 2018 again. Is Etron good again? Question mark, question mark? Jeez, that's a pretty good record. Well... There's that thing about drawing the red source, you know? There's that thing about drawing the red source. We're gonna get Extinction Evented. Okay. It's also probably not beatable, but... They have 4 cards. So my only good play, if they have Extinction Event, is Fable. Fable's also quite bad against Shieldred. I think I have to play Giganta this turn and just kind of hope they don't have it. I feel like it's safe to say there's like a decent chance if they had Extinction Event they might have fired it off, but maybe they'd want to wait. Ben 4-0 going into the last match of the last 5 leagues. Jeez, that's crazy. It's a very good record. Okay, nothing. I like that. I like nothing. What if I go Stormseeker, Bone Crusher, attack for 10? I need to get this game over with quickly. Yes, I know it's bad if they have Extinction Event, but obviously they would have cast it if they had it that turn, so... I basically fold the Shielded every time I'm playing green-red vehicles. I mean, you can beat it, like, if you can combine, like... You have to have 2 removal spells, right? Like Lava Coil plus Bone Crusher, Lava Coil plus Boat Trigger, something like that, but... Or, like, Hasty Boat, you know, you can do that, too. If you go, like, Boat, Trigger, deal 3, Crew, give it haste, deal another 3. You can do stuff like that, but... It's not the easiest card to beat, I agree. Urtai? Could have had Urtai. I wonder what the blue's for. It's probably counterspells for mono green, right? Zaros? I hate that card. I tried it and I hated it. It's only good against exactly Shieldred, because Lava Coil kills Kalidas. This is the only card you ever wanted against. It's bad against, I think, everything else. Roast is just embarrassing against mono green. You can't cut Lava Coil for Roast. Right, yeah, exactly. It's like... If Roast dealt with Old Growth Troll, then yeah, it's a consideration, but you're just you lose so many percentage points cutting Lava Coil against mono green. Can't chump with Elf. I don't think I can afford to take 4. I don't need this Elf. I got enough mana. What's this? Okay. Have 2 cards in hand. That's not awful. I think I cast the Stomp first. So that if they have a counter spell, they counter the Lava Coil, and I still get to cast this next turn at least. Doing this pre-combat, because if they have something like a Spell Pierce, I want to be able to pay. But then I can attack with the Elves. Alright. This is fine spot, I guess. They have 2 cards. They probably have a second Shieldred, I guess. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I can beat that. I can definitely beat that. But what's up, okay? It's 7. I have to be careful to not die to like a Croxa trigger, right? Because they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, animate. Like if I take a damage and leave back 1 blocker, I could go to 5 and just play 2 spells. Maybe that's good. Attack for 5 to go to 9. Yeah, that's probably fine. So then they would have to have push end of turn, untap, attack, put me to 2, and then Croxa. Which, like, good beats. Guess the Fable first, I guess. Trying to play around Pierce again, I guess. Clearly they have that card in their deck, but I am giving them full information by playing this first, but, you know. Yep, boat, yep, boat, yep, boat. This deck is indeed yep, boats. Like keeping the elf back. To play around Fatal Push. Yeah, I guess that's fine, too. We could do that. Just attack with Bone Crusher, leave back 3 blockers. Yeah, that's probably fine. Drown in the Lock. Okay, well now they can't go push, animate Croxa, right? They don't have enough mana. Or, yeah, okay, so we can attack with the elf. Well, do I want to go to 2, though, is the question. Man, this is awkward. Because I also... What if I just didn't attack? Maybe attack with the elf? But then, if they have push, they just go push the shaman token, put me to 2. Oh, man. Kind of tough. I think I'm just not going to attack. I think I'm chilling. I think we chillin'. We done chillin'. Okay. I will discard my Karplusan Forest. Lava Coil. Maybe fire up the lair. 2, 3, 6. Can we get a 5/5? Yeah, the fact that I have only Painland is kind of awkward. I wonder, maybe I want to try and bait the Hive block on Shaman token that I can maybe coil it. What if we, like, go to combat, attack with just these 2? Because that also leaves back the lair to double block the Hive, even if we need to. Like, we could just go animate lair and then block with lair plus elf. I think I like that, actually. Fade from History. What is this? What is Fade from History? It's from Breh. 2/GG sorcery. Each player who controls an artifact or enchantment makes a 2/2 green bear creature token. Then destroy all artifacts and enchantments. That card's fucking nuts, right? It's a really good one. I think that card's really good. Urtai Resurrected. So they're going to bounce the Shaman token. Oh, they're destroying. Okay. This destroy. Oh, I thought it bounced. I don't know why I thought it bounced. Oh, but I get to draw Boat. That's pretty good. Especially if their last card is Drowned, they might fight over this Lava Coil. I could slam Boat. I guess if I slam Boat, then I can't fire up the lair, but seems barely good enough. The Dart is really good. Alright, they do have a counterspell. Oh. Okay. I'm with you. Okay. So now they can cast this again. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do I play Boat? I think I do, because if they spend their turn doing this, they can't play the Urtai. And I think I'd be fine going to 2. I think I'm cool with that. Yeah, they definitely have Tibalt in their deck. They for sure have Tibalt in their deck. Cost less than Fracturing Gust. Well, I'm saying for Pioneer. Like, I wonder if that's a good cyber card for Pioneer. You're 3-0 with Trickery. Oh wait, I'm a moron. Oh, it's 0 mana. I don't know why I thought they had to spend mana for it. I just don't know what this card does, apparently. Never mind. That was stupid. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I guess I was going to be in a bad spot anyways, right? Because they go end of turn, play it for free, kill an elf. Well, I could still trade the lair for it, but I don't know what their cards do, man. I'm playing too many weird cards. I don't know what they do. They can read their cards. Someone's going to cast that bear thing off to Fairy while I'm comboing with Breach. I mean, people don't play Fracturing Gust in Modern, right? I guess this is cheaper. Alright, Jagantha. It's fine. Roll the 6. Love to see it. You're 3-0 with Trickery. I really, really hope you get the 5-0. I want to see that deck published. I really want to see that deck published. Get easier than this. All those blue-white players. Do you mean the blue-white players that make up 50% of the metagame? Those blue-white players, right? Never leaves. Watering Grave tapped. So we get the Resolve Fable. I like that. I like Resolving Fable. I should have attacked first, but... Yeah. Push my token. See how much I care. Ooh, no third land, huh? Well, it's some bad news for you. I think I'm just gonna Windmill Chariot. Like, if they gust, I'll just put it on top. Guess they could have Disdainful Stroke. Second Fable does play around Stroke. But the problem with playing Second Fable is if I use the Fable next turn, I put 4 cards... Well, I guess I could put 1 card in the graveyard to not get this drown the turn after, but... I don't know, it's just higher upside to cast Chariot. I feel like you know Modern well enough to give thoughts about the deck. I mean, I do know a decent amount about Modern, yeah. I'd be happy to take a look. Want to money match me on stream right now for 100? I'm very high. Interesting comment, Gaz. Play Claudia. Momir money match based. This hand's okay on the play. I think I wouldn't keep on the draw, but I think it's fine on the play. These are the hands that I really miss Scavenging Ooze, just having something to do on turn 2. But I won't go near Claudio, he's a shark. Okay, what if we do this? What if we money match Claudio versus Gaz, but if Claudio wins, Gaz loses VIP and I give VIP to Claudio? What if I do that? The stakes. The stakes have never been higher. Oh, I found something to do on turn 2. They playing elves? Like elves? Based. What do you get for winning? You get to keep VIP. That's what you get for winning. I probably high roll the Stormseeker here, right? Fable technically could let me boat next turn. I think I'm gonna Fable. I just get a lot more looks at boat, and I really want to discard the Chariot. I don't know if this is right, but maybe this is just worse. It's just like, if I Stormseeker into Chariot and they just play Karn next turn, I guess the 2/2s can kill Karns. Maybe it's not that bad. It's kind of close. Register Oketra's Monument. How many subs before a Doom and Spike hot tub stream? You'll have to ask Aspiring Spike. That one's up to him. Oh, they are playing elves. Okay. Yes. I think I just discard the Chariot? Actually, I don't really need the Stormseeker, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can go attack first. If they block with the Dwinen's Elite, then I can just boat the Clan Caller, and they just lose it all. Yeah, this is fine, because I wanted to kill the Clan Caller anyways, I think. I am A-okay with this. Can we get some yep boats in the chat? Yep boat. I think this worked out pretty well. Over under, let's go. I'll just take one. One's fine. Yeah, what would the stakes be though? What, Claudia? What would Gaz get for winning? We got to give Gaz something, right? 2 lords. It's a lot of lords. Okay. I can just kill both lords, right? Can go red this. I guess I don't need to do this first. I should play the elf. Crew with these 2. Attack with boat, kill a lord, coil the other lord. And then I can trade the human token for the 1/1. Seems like a good turn. Yorion needs to be boat. What do you mean? Oh, like a boat emote? We should have a boat emote. I should reach out to the artist for a boat emote. I think I still have a couple emote spots. Boat emote would be based. Yeah, I'll just block. They probably have the Coco here, but whatever. Yorion ban the emote. Well, you're still allowed to play Yorion in this format, you know? Okay. So they're on a 2-turn clock. So I think what I do is go stomp here. What if I go... trying to think if I want to copy something with reflection and use the copy to crew the boat. Is that better? I mean, I kind of just want to leave back as many blockers as possible because I think that's the only way I die, right? So I'm just gonna cast Lovestruck Beast and just crew with the beast, so I just have an extra blocker back. Like I think that's the way I lose this game, right? I think this is fine. I just want to have as many blockers back as possible because this is just lethal next turn. Easy. Boat is so gross. It's just such a good card. All right, removal's coming in. I don't know if I want all 4 Crowan Wars, but I think the card is okay. Maybe it's a lot worse than the draw, though. Maybe this card's too bad on the draw, too slow. Like, it does clean up a lot of their stuff, you know? I could see playing a couple copies. Maybe I trim, like, a Fable and a Stormseeker and play 2 Crowan Wars. Actually, Chariot's pretty bad on the draw. Trim a Chariot, trim a Stormseeker, play 2 Crowan Wars. I think I like that. Just, like, getting to Chapter 3 against them. If I can survive the Chapter 3, it's just so gross. Just all their shit's dead. Probably shouldn't keep this hand. So I won't. I guess this is better, but it's actually kind of awkward because I have this stupid pathway. I'm gonna put back... Storms... No, Fable, I think. Yeah, because if I draw land... I think I'd rather go Stormseeker in a Chariot if I draw land, so... Back to Fable. Steal the Lords. Yeah, I guess stealing a Lord could, like, buy me a lot of time, you know? 2 Lords? The 6. Alright, Visionary in hand. That's a good draw. That helps. Now I have red mana. And now if they go, like, push Elf, I can just coil their Elf. I feel like it's maybe a little bit too dangerous to leave this on the battlefield, so I think I shouldn't. Because the thing about the Stormseeker play is if I play Stormseeker, I'm kind of incentivized to play Chariot next turn, but I think I really have to kill at least the thing next turn. Yeah, now I can just play Chariot. Obviously, I don't care about this thing. Who's the elf deck now? Who's the cat deck now? Doom Mike wins the match, huh? Goes. I don't think I have any stake in that game, so... Giganta, huh? This hand's kind of shit in the mirror, but there are other Giganta decks. It's like, I don't know, this hand's not that bad in the mirror. I think I'm going to keep it. Obviously not great, but it's got a good curve. It's like this into this. Okay, I don't like that they're probably going to play Stormseeker next turn. I really hope that they play Fable so I can use my Stomp. They probably won't play Fable, though. Yeah, the Broncos are horrible. So bad. I'm not doing well in fantasy this year. And I think I have the best team. But I've just had some like rough matchups. My team is really good. That's fantasy, though, sometimes. Like, there was a week where I scored the second most points out of everybody, but I just played against the person who scored the most, and that shit just happens. Pick up Giganta. Alright. Their hands all chariots. That's not a bad one. That's probably the best draw in my deck. So they play Chariot. Because my attacks aren't the best into Chariot, yeah. Oh, actually, no, this is fine, right? Because I can stomp a token, and if they crew, I can Lava Coil the Chariot. Okay, they didn't crew. They saw through me, chat. They're too smart. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to kill the other token. Maybe I am. Lost the trophy to hitting Brick on Trickery. You were 4-0 and you lost the trophy? Oh, no. Not like this. Lost to Angels? Oh, that's like the actual buy. Oh, that sucks. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know what to do. I really wanted them to crew so bad. Maybe I just like play it. I feel like I kind of have to use my mana here. I really hate this play, but this might just be a spew. Probably just a spew. Probably F6 because they triple queuing. No, they were. I don't think they were F6'd. Worst case scenario. Yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good. I believe we have been defeated. Why is both the flavor of the month the Pioneer now? Because the card Sky Sovereign is just unbelievable against Rakdos. Because the Rakdos players are just refuse to put a Braid in their deck. So, I know 5/5? What do you mean? I need to find good cards. I need to discard this shit. I guess maybe the 5/5 can race the boat. Maybe that's the theory. But no, because if I do... Well, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Because if I do that and they kill the 1/1, I could just fire up this for 1. Might have been better. Chef Seth with the $10 reduce. We'll take a look right after this match. Maybe in between games. I gotta pull up the deck list, though. They're at 10. If I just played 2 Lovestruck Beasts... That's actually kind of based, right? Yeah, I should have played the Lovestruck Beast last turn. But I could do it this turn, it's fine. Because now, even if they attack with the Sky Sovereign and kill my 1/1 token... yeah, I should attack, I think. Because the token's going to die anyways. But even if they attack with the Sky Sovereign and kill the 1/1, I can fire up these for 1 to be able to attack with the Lovestruck Beast. That's bad. That's really bad. See the new spoilers from Bro? I saw some of them, yeah. I didn't see all of them, but I saw some of them. Yeah, now the boat's a 2-turn clock. We just got clapped this game. This game was not even competitive. Maybe this game's a little bit different if I play the 5/5 that one turn. It's probably closer, but I guess I'm not technically dead because I can just play boat, pass. They crew. Yeah, I think I'm not technically dead, but I'm basically dead. Oh no, I'm just dead to the lair, right? Yeah, because they go fire up the lair for 1. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Did I see Jim's match on coverage today? No, I didn't watch any coverage today. Okay. Guess I shouldn't have 6. What's up, Curd Bros? Clay Champion, GGGG88 or GGWW55 that distributes counters. Also getting bigger with X. Not sure what I actually see play with that card is cool. 4 green mana, huh? So more mono green devotion payoffs? Is that what you're saying? We're finally gonna tip mono green over the edge. So yeah, animate. No, play Chariot. I'm still just dead, right? Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm dead. Because I have to crew the boat. Alright, you win. Red-green mirror. This card's cracked. A braid, very good. Dude, I really don't know how to sideboard in the mirror match. Like, I don't even know. Like, all these cards seem good. Maybe Fable's bad in the mirror, because it's bad against Bone Crusher Giant? What do you think, chat? What cards do you think are bad in the mirror match? I feel like the last time I played this matchup, I was cutting Stormseeker, but I really don't think that's correct. I think Lava Coil's bad. Lava Coil doesn't line up that well, right? Like, it's not great against the elves. It doesn't kill Lovestruck Beast. It's bad against the vehicles. I guess it's good against Stormseeker, but that's it, right? You just play 0 Lava Coils in this matchup? Maybe. Especially in the play, you probably don't need it. Yeah, I'm kind of down with it. I mean, the theory makes sense. And maybe, like, shave a Fable and a Stormseeker, perhaps? Canoes get bigger. It's just kind of slow. Also, the weird part about the adventure creatures is, like, they don't really go to the graveyard immediately, and they're like, this thing's kind of hard to kill, so there's just not a lot of stuff that's going to the graveyard. I think I'm gonna try this. I don't know if this is right, but I'm gonna try this. I don't really think you can ever cut an elf. I think the elves are just too important, especially on the play. Maybe on the draw you could talk yourself into it, but... Wait, they didn't check out, though? Did they board into Embercleave? Tisk. I hate Embercleave. I mean, this hand's fine, right? Would this deck ever play Roast over Coil, or is the risk of it being dead too big? Roast is just embarrassing against mono green. It's so bad against green. I don't really understand the theory of playing Embercleave in the sideboard of this deck. Because, like, isn't this deck already good against mono green? Like, I'm just kind of confused on why you would want Embercleave. And it's, like, not even that good in the mirror as people play more Disenchants postboard, right? Like, we both have Abrades and Liberators, most likely. So it's like, I don't really understand the theory behind playing Embercleave. Fable seems always good. It does. Maybe I'm supposed to cut a second Stormseeker instead. But, like, that's the thing, right? It's like, Fable, when you're on the play... Fable can be kind of awkward against, like, if you just Fable into their 2 mana and they just go stomp your guy, play Bone Crusher. Now you're, like, behind on board, but you can loot away with the Fable, I guess, but... At least with Stormseeker, like, if you just have, like, Stormseeker into Elf, there's nothing they can do if they have Stomp. They can't stomp your Elf on 1, and they can't kill your Stormseeker on 2, so it's like... It just seems like Stormseeker's maybe better on the play. I guess play and draw, it's the same thing, right? Yeah, Go for the Throat's gonna be a sweet one, Pioneer. Rakdos can actually kill some stuff now. I've said this before, though. I mean, people had the ability to play Infernal Grasp. They just chose not to. Okay. Well, they have the Chariot, then I'm kind of fucked, but... I mean, I guess I could leave up mana. Maybe I'm supposed to leave up mana? Just, like, play another Liberator, play a land, attack for 3, just to not get Charioted. It doesn't seem great. Could also just play a 5/5, and if they Chariot me, trade for the Chariot. If I flip the Liberator? Well, if I flip the Liberator, then if they play Chariot, I still have to sack the one that's in play. Also, if I flip, they get to flip theirs, which is a lot worse for me, right? Like, I think them flipping is a lot worse for me than it is for, like, me flipping versus for them, you know? I think I just attack for 3 and play Beast, and if they Chariot, I just accept the trade. I'm gonna play Mutavault this turn, I think. Yeah, I think this is okay. It's not, like, the best, but... It's just, like, maybe fine if they don't have Chariot. This matchup is so weird. I mean, most mirrors are kind of weird, but... Just, like, not, you know... It kind of feels like 2 ships passing in the night, but maybe that's, like, a product of me cutting Lava Coil. Like, if I had Lava Coil here, would it be okay? It would be alright. Like, I would go Lava Coil, make a 1/1, but then they still just play the Chariot. Which I guess I have this for, but... Transforming a card doesn't mean to exile it and bring it back, right? Unless it explicitly states on the card, like, the Like Fable, for example. Fable says exile it, then return it. But no, if it's just like this stuff, then no. Oh, so just the nuts. The classic nuts. Well, at least I can kill their Crowan War. What if I just, like, make a 5/5 and then upkeep Sack the Liberator? And I want to upkeep it so they don't get the second chapter. I think I like that line. Just make a 5/5. Yeah, I like this line. Doing it now so they don't get the second chapter, and I want this untapped. Is Fable really needed for Gruul boats? I'm not even sure that Fable's, like... A lot of the Gruul list aren't playing Fable. This is more just, like, me experimenting with Fable. I think it's good, but I need a little bit more practice with it. Most lists don't play it, though. Okay. It's a really good deck. I think it's, like... this deck's definitely tier 1. It's a very, very good deck. Alright, I think I have to take my trade. Well, yeah, I'm at 7, so I obviously have to take my trade. Can't not trade. I feel like I am dead. I think I have to hold up the Mutavault tier to at least, like, threaten a trade for a 2/2. So as the board sits, I can block 3 2/2s, chump block something. Not in a good spot, but also dead to boat. Oh, I'm not dead to both. I have this, but... Stomp Liberator. That's bad. So I have 3 blockers. Trade. Trade. Okay. Yeah, I'm just super dead. No chance at this game. How does Gruul Boats do versus Darker Red or Mono White Humans? I think the Humans matchup is... I think I've played the Humans matchup like 4 or 5 times. And my record against it is pretty good. I think the Humans matchup is decent, because you just, like... You have a lot of, like, stuff that gets in the way of their stuff, and your stuff kind of outsizes theirs. Just attacking with this. Gotta take the trade, I think. I could chump, but... I think I should trade. I don't think I've played the Atarka Red matchup yet, though. Could have maybe double blocked. Does that do anything for me? Nah, I'm just dead. Alright, you win. Their draw was so good. Maybe I sideboarded incorrectly. I don't know. It's tough. I gotta figure out the mirror match. I know the answer is not Embercleave. I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's pay out the Doubters. Alright, we get a little deck tech for shift.